Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome to Pac-Man Museum Plus. So, man, it's been a little while since I played, almost a whole week. In fact, it might have been a whole week since I played this last. I really like this game, however, it just so happens we are coming across a much busier time for gaming right now. We've got a week when normally this would have been E3 week, but since it's 2022, there's no more E3. So everyone and their mother, their brother, their sister, their dog is releasing a digital event this week that I have to react to. There's also new releases coming up. So this game was good for filler content, but I feel like after tonight, we'll probably move on from it. We may come back to it in the future, but for now, I think we'll just do whatever we want tonight, chill with it, have a nice, chill, relaxing session, and then after that, we'll just see what happens, okay? So I was telling everyone, since the last time I played this, no lie, I've been craving Pac-Man 256. I don't know what it is about the game. It's just really addicting to me. Maybe it's because it has that roguelike formula, and the more you play, the more you unlock. But, like, I am craving this game. So I want to start with this tonight. Good evening, Jade. How you doing? Bula, 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 bum. Very good. And this is the randomized version. Do we have anything we want to upgrade? I have 132 credits. I don't think that's enough to upgrade. Oh my god, it's 512. Oh, we're not doing that. Yeah, see, we need more than that. All right. There is the Stealth Pac-Man. You know what? Should I try Stealth Pac-Man? Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's swap out Stealth for Freeze. The ghost cannot see or harm Pac-Man. So let's swap that out for Freeze. Now, how would I do this? Oh, here we go. Instead of Freeze. Okay. Cool. Let's try this. And I'm trying to get the fire ability, which I haven't even seen yet. I am good, Jade. Thank you for asking. Had a very busy break. Had delicious baked chicken that my wife made for dinner. Baked chicken thighs with mashed potatoes and corn. And then had to do a bunch of things. I took out the trash. I went for my walk. As I told you guys, I've started to work out now by walking. I walked over 1.5 miles. Took about 30 minutes, but I walked a little bit over 1.5 miles in 30 minutes. Don't ask me, if that's good or how many calories I burned. I don't pay attention to that shit. I basically just walk until I start sweating and I get I feel it's a little bit of burn, which is what you want. You want to be sweating like crazy and burn calories. And oh shit, and that's what I do. And I'm getting a lot more wind than I used to have. I was actually very, very, out of shape. I had 0 wind at all at one point, where I couldn't even, oh, look, stealth. Oh, this is cool. Oh, right through them. I had 0 wind. I'd be walking to check my mail, and I'd be exhausted and sweating and disgusting, which is really bad. So now, I can actually do stuff and not get super tired and exhausted right away because I've actually started to build up my wind again, which is excellent. I'm feeling more healthy. And my intention is to do this gradually, a little bit more over time, until maybe I can start jogging or go longer. See, my issue is really time. I don't have a ton of time to do it. I have to, cram it into what I'm doing. So I don't have a lot of time to go on an extra long walk or anything. So maybe it's more of a case of going faster in the time that I have, But anyway, I did my exercise. I took a shower because I was covered in sweat. And, now here I am streaming for you guys. Oh, shit. I really wish I could have got that tornado, because now I'm kind of screwed. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Oh, this is very bad. I need a power-up of some sort. This guy will not get off my ass. Oh, there's no power-ups. I couldn't turn. Oh, come on. That's baloney. I definitely turned left and he didn't turn. That's a bunch of baloney. But no, I'm actually starting to feel way healthier now. I am. My legs, they were sore, but they don't, you know what I mean? Once you do it regularly, you feel good. Here's the difference. If you're out of shape and you walk a lot, or you jog, or if you're out of shape and you start lifting weights, it's a pain. You're like, oh my God, my body feels like shit. I feel terrible. But once you do it enough, you start to like it, because instead of feeling bad, you feel what's called a burn sensation. When you work those muscles and you get to the point where now they're breaking down everything in there, and now the protein is regenerating everything in there, you feel good. you get that pump feeling in your legs. When you lift weights, you get it in your chest, your arms. You feel really good. And once you get addicted to that feeling of feeling good from the exercise, you don't mind doing it anymore. You want to do it. You start actually craving the exercise. It's funny because you get the people, how could anyone be a gym rat when working out sucks? Because when you're actually into it, it doesn't suck anymore. It actually is a pleasant sensation. And that's where I want to get again. I want to get to a point where I feel good exercising, so I want to keep doing it more. Like I said, what I'm thinking of doing is long term. And by the way, I just got a tip. Thank you to Skullomania X. I'll put that up on the leaderboard in a minute. Right now, I'm just trying to get back into the groove of exercise, moving my body, getting my wind back up. You know what I'm saying? Once I start doing this, what I think I will try to do is maybe even adjust my schedule, where maybe what I will do is try to go to sleep a little bit on the earlier side, wake up early in the morning, do some exercise in the morning, shower, then come to stream, do my day of work. Because right now, I'll be honest, I like doing the walking and now the power walking and getting that exercise in, but it's a chore. It's like I'm crammed for time. I ate, I took out the trash, I walked, I immediately came and jumped in the shower. Here I have time for stream, put the stream up, run downstairs, grab a coffee, come back up. You see, there's no time there. I wish I had more time. I just don't have the time. You know, what am I going to do? Be walking at midnight? Of course not. So I got to figure this out. I think the morning is the way to do it. So I may actually end up long term changing my schedule around behind the scenes a little bit. But we'll see. For now, things are working out nicely where it's like kind of like every other day usually I'm trying to do this exercise, and it's actually starting to work really well. So shout out to Skullomania X, who tipped $10, said enjoy. Thank you for the first contribution of the night, Skullomania X. I appreciate that. That's baloney, though. I definitely turned left. I really feel like the game has an issue with some of the responsiveness of the controls in it, which kind of sucks. The whole thing is the game is difficult. You need to have ultra-responsive controls, and it doesn't feel as responsive as I'd like it to be. So, excuse me. Boola, 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 boom. Ooh, now we're in the arcade. We went from inside a computer to the arcade. Let's do this. Humma, humma, humma. Humma, 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 humma. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, there's the stealth. You're invisible. Extend the stealth. Wait, what? I grabbed the power pellet, which was supposed to extend the stealth, and it didn't extend the stealth. Did you see that? I grabbed it and nothing happened. Alright, that's confusing. I thought when you grab a power pellet when you're using a power-up, it makes the power-up last longer, but it didn't. Huh. They don't stack? So what's the point of grabbing the power pellet then if you already have a power-up? Why are they even out there? That's kind of dumb. They shouldn't appear till your power-up runs out. Alright, now I know that. There you go. So Jade, yes Jade. It'll be exciting, Jade, once there is the more accessible mode of Street Fighter 6, I feel, for people who need that kind of assist. And, you know, the fact that you want to play Street Fighter you haven't been to up to this point, and now you can, that'll be awesome, I feel. I think that's a great addition to the game. I really do. I'm always a champion for accessibility in games. Everyone should be able to enjoy all games. I've always been of that mentality. Nice. Now we got stealth. So there's literally no reason to eat this power pellet. It doesn't do anything. It's a worthless pellet. Yeah. Whirlwind. Whirlwind, but there's no ghosts. Here we go. See, I always thought that eating the power pellet would extend the whirlwind. I guess not. I guess you know what it is. The whirlwind's going longer because I upgraded it. Zapped his ass. Nice. Nice. It's time to eat the ghosty. Delicious ghost. I love it. You're so yummy. Yummy, yummy. That ghost, did you see that ghost disappear? He disappeared. This is good. Oh, this pellet. Can I get to it? Stealth. Past all. Oh my god, look how many ghosts were right here. Good thing I got stealth. That was a crazy amount of ghosts in a small area. Shit. It's alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. Fire! I don't even use that yet. So what does this do? It creates a fire trail? I wonder if I kill a ghost if I touch it now. I don't know. Oh, shit, I need this stealth badly. Stealth. It's getting hard, man. There's a lot of ghosts now. Getting close to my record. I'm pretty sure my record is 5,800. Oh no. It's getting dangerous. Let's get dangerous. If only I could eat more ghosts, I'd get way more points, but... Oh no! Oh! I was so close to the power-up. I was so close to the power-up. See, this is why I don't understand this. Clay JT says, try to get longer dot streaks. They multiply for a higher score. What do you even mean? I'm eating dots. What is the difference between a dot streak? Like, what do you mean, like, don't interrupt eating regular dots? Even for the power-ups? Really? So, try to avoid the power-ups and eat as many regular dots as you can. Whoa! Skullmaniacs now with a $20 tip saying, screw it, why not? Thank you so much, Skullmania. I appreciate your support tonight and the support of Pac-Man. Pac-Man, also known as Puck-Man. Whoa, what's this, another giant tip? Seriously? What is going on tonight? I just received a $50 tip about Mr. Jizzlefizz, or from Mr. Jizzlefizz. Thank you, Mr. Jizzlefizz, 50 bucks. He says, I was wrong about you, bro. I used to watch a lot of troll stuff about you. After actually watching you for long enough, I realized you're a genuinely good person. You're not what they make you out to be. Listen, I don't even care if you think I'm a good person. I really don't. What I care about is that you like the content I'm putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I do my best these days to be kind of as honest as I can be with you guys. I can't share everything like I used to. When I used to be transparent and honest with you guys, what would happen? It would always bite me in the butt. People would use it to hurt me and do messed up stuff. So I can't be 100% transparent with you guys anymore, okay? That being said, what I try to do now is I try to put out an entertaining stream with no drama. I try to just chill with you guys, have a good time, enjoy games. You know, I listen to feedback, criticism. I try to improve based on what you guys want. It's a whole different experience now than it used to be back in the day when people felt there was all the controversy around me and everything constantly, right? And I feel like maybe the last couple of months since I started the React content, you know, I just did reacting to Down the Rabbit Hole, reacting to the John and Howard video. Since I'm finally addressing all these long-term problems that people always had with me, it seems like most people are kind of like now, even if they don't like me, at least they're like, okay, maybe Phil isn't the devil anymore, right? And that, if that's as far as we can get, then that I'm happy with that, you know? Even if, as long as people just stop crapping on me, that's better than them crapping on me constantly, like is what was happening all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, in this case, Mr. Jizzlefizz, I really appreciate that you've been coming by the streams to hanging out. And now you're supporting them. You're being nice, and this is very awesome, and I appreciate that, obviously. That's really nice of you to say that. I'm not exactly sure how much you can really know me through the streams that I put out, because, again, I can't really, you know, fully share things with you guys like I would maybe like to, only because of I know what would happen with that troll element on the internet. That's really messed up. But at the same time, thank you, man. I'm glad that at least I'm you know, at least I'm presenting myself as entertaining and fun and, you know, positive. That's the whole point. I don't want to be a toxic dick anymore. So thank you for that. It's so nice of you. And now Skullomaniacs did another $20 tip. So let's get it to 50. Well, Skullomania, actually, with that, we're at 100. Because I actually added wrong. Because Skullomania first did 10, then 20, then 50, then 20. We're actually at 100 now. Thanks to Skullomania's tip. So we just started with Pac-Man. We're at $100. I mean, come on, guys. Thank you so much. Holy crap. So already, we get to do a pull for a hat. For a hat for me to wear tonight. Now let's do that quick, and then we'll jump back in here. I think I'm going to do an upgrade to that stealth again. All right. So which hat is retro best? Would it be Cowboy, Pikachu? Let's do the beanie. Or how about we get silly and we do Viking? Just to have variety, right? Viking hat. There you go. All right, you guys vote. Can I upgrade the stealth again? Yes, I can. Boom. Nicely done. All right, let's try again. Look at this one. I like some of these. How it varies. I put it on random stage. Now look at these. What is this even supposed to be? It's like wild, psychedelic, right? So what you're telling me is I'm supposed to try to eat a combo without interrupting. Okay, and the fruit multiplies, I'm seeing. So I want to get a combo without interrupting with anything, but I want to grab fruit. What about coin? Does it count? I think that interrupted the combo. No, it didn't. It said ×2. It's running out. The ×2 is running out. See that? Oh, crap. I'm going to get killed here. I got it. I had to buy the power pellet. I had to do it. Yup, and that interrupted the... See, that interrupted the combo meter? But I had to do it. I was going to die from the stuff coming from the bottom. So once the power pellet runs out, we start the multiplier again. Yes. Okay, I'm starting to understand it a little better. Now I'm stuck. I have to get stealth. I didn't necessarily want to. Laser. Multiplier, okay. I'm screwed. This ghost is going to get me. I swear I pressed left. There's definitely a little bit something weird with this collection. Even on my joystick, I'm trying to hit left, and sometimes it goes up. Someone had made a point and said what it might be is that these games are designed for only a 4-way joystick, but the thumbstick on a controller and this joystick are 8-way sticks. So even if you intend to press a direction, sometimes it's going to read it as the other direction. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I wish there was a way to alternate between 4 and 8-way. What if Pac-Man had guns? This Pac-Man has a laser coming out of his mouth. What more could you ask? Seriously, what more could you ask? What is this? We're in a backyard with bugs? I don't think I did this one yet. Look, we're in a backyard and the ghosts are ladybugs. What the heck? Colored ladybugs. No, I didn't see this one yet. I want that strawberry. It caught up to me? Wait, what? The pink one is faster than you. I didn't even know that. The pink one is faster than you and caught up to me right away. That sucked. Can you use the D-pad on a controller? You can, but it's still 8-way. Like, there's no 4-way modern controller. You know what I'm saying? They're all meant to be designed to be 8-way control. Lost my multiplier, but now I can get one. I see, the different fruits are different multipliers. I didn't realize that either. You saw that, right? How the different fruits give you a different multiplier amount? Right now I have no multiplier, so it kind of sucks. I need to get another fruit. There's one, a delicious apple. pink. I had to get the stealth. The pink is so much faster than you. Apple is times 3. The other fruits are better than the apple, I think. I outsmarted it. Did you see that? Because remember, the ghosts have to adhere to a pattern. You do not. Shit! I was gonna say he's gonna recover now, and he did. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh, what a survival move there. What a survival move that was. I got a laser. What? You're kidding. You're kidding. The laser was directly in front of me, and I was going into the ghost, or office chair in this case, and the laser had no effect. It actually was able to walk sideways through the laser and get me. Oh, that's disappointing, man. I got my bonus, the 5 apple bonus, which is some additional currency, but that sucks. Damn, that sucks. So what happened? Wow, I just got 2 more big tips. I got 2 more big tips. I'll shut them out in a moment here. 64. So I could probably buy another upgrade. Holy crap. So Cowboy Hat looks like it's about to win. By a large margin. So it's going to be Cowboy Hat tonight. So. Let's get Cowboy Hat. Oh my god, excuse me. Let's get the Cowboy Hat going. Whoa, shit. Let's get the... a little wobbly here. Let's get the Cowboy Hat going. We got a $10 tip from Skullomania X, who says, come on, chat. Can't let us do all the work, laughing out loud. So thank you, Skullomania, for another tip. Trying to motivate other people to contribute. And then Mr. Jizzle Fizz does another $50 tip. Holy shit, he says, to be honest, I could give a shit less about Pac-Man. I like you as a content creator. I like that you're branching off to different types of content now, like live reacts. It's been making my boring life at work better. Keep it up. I support you. Thank you, man. So nice. That was so nice of you, and nice of all of you to chill with me here tonight. And I really appreciate the kind words. I'm finding recently I'm actually receiving kind words like regularly. And you have to understand something. For a long time there, I was getting nothing but hate and negativity. I'm not used to it, so I apologize if I don't react like you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of like it's shocking. And sometimes even my back of my head is telling you, oh, maybe they're kind of fucking with you. But I think that people are actually being serious now when they say nice things to me. And I'm not used to that yet. I have to get used to that. So thank you for the support tonight, man. Thank you. And thank you for the kind words as well. Good evening, Derek. Yes, we're doing Pac-Man 256 again. Randomizer. What the randomizer does is every time you play it, it changes the layout to look like something different. So, oh, we have to do a poll for a vest. Holy crap, man. Thank you, guys. Let's do a poll for a vest. Which vest is Pac-Man best? Would it be... Now, I'm trying to think what are the last few we wore. We wore Platinum and Denim, I believe, were the last 2. So let's do Camo, Gray, Red, and how about Original Beige, which I haven't worn in a long time. There you go. From Good Variety there. Awesome. Chocobogo through the $1.50 says, I second that. I'm looking to use my phone to do my job, and I would watch DSP as I work. There you go. A lot of people have actually been saying this recently, that they're enjoying the content and, you know, listening to my content as something that happens along with work is something that's becoming regular for them. By the way, Spawn Killer did a super chat. He says, do you still have DDP Yoga? I don't know. If I do, it's somewhere buried in my closet. And actually, earlier today, we were talking about an idea that maybe sometime during the summer, if it gets really slow and there's no releases, I could do a day where I literally just dig in my closet for hours on end and see what's in there and separate things to save or things can be used on stream or things that I'm going to throw out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see. Thank you for that first super chat of the night. Spawn Killer. Sorry I missed it when you had first done it. Derek, yes, we're going to keep doing randomizer here. I'm having fun with it. I think I can upgrade again. Hold on. What happened? Whoa. Oh, it went to the side. Confused me. So I have 190. I don't think that's enough. No, I need 256 to upgrade again. I'm about to get the fire ability, too, which I've only seen, like, half of a time, so. All right, let's do another run. Let's do another run. Ready? Now they want me to eat oranges. This is not an orange. I believe this is a melon here. This is a cool one. The ghosts are, like, transparent. Whoa, this is a good multiplier. This is times 6. It's huge. A huge multiplier. Now we're times 4. I extended it. Extended it again. Times 5. Extend it again. Oh, baby. Watch this. Oh, no! Oh! I blew it so bad. I wasn't paying attention to the timing. Oh, I thought it was going to last, and it didn't last. And oh. Wow. That was bad. I'll see you tomorrow, Kagoma. Yes, tomorrow should be fun. The React stuff. I hope you'll be here. I blew it big time right there. That was really pathetic. I was doing well, and I ran myself into death like an idiot. Okay. Do I watch ghost shows? No, I do not watch ghost shows. I used to watch, when it was brand new, I actually used to watch, what was it? Not Ghost Hunters. Whatever was the biggest one on TV. I used to watch it, but it got so fake, you know? It got so staged that I didn't like it anymore. Might have been Ghost Hunters, the first one on TV. I don't remember. What is that fruit? I have no clue what that's supposed to be. Times 6? I guess it's the melon. Okay, now it's gonna run out. There's another one. Shit's running out. There's a bunch of ghosts. Oh, there's a new one right here. Wow. A lot of delicious ghosts. I'm gonna wait. Very nice. Go left. Yes, good. No, go that way. Go that. Don't go this way. Okay, good. Tornado, if I can reach it. I don't know if I can reach it, though. Yes! It's gonna blow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tornado! Actually, that's this volcano from, what was the name of the group? Oh, God, what were they called? Can't remember what the hell the name of the group was. It was the same group that said Peaches. We went through the country and eat a lot of peaches. But I forgot what the name of them were. And, the song was Volcano, not Tornado. For some reason, when I play this game, I hear the Volcano song with the Tornado lyric instead. Delish! Tornado again. Now he's too advanced. You know, it looks like it might be a good idea to hang back a bit in some cases. Stealth. Those ghosts are following me, but I got a tornado. Yeah. Cool, it's a homing tornado. It follows you around. Wait a minute, this might be my new record. I think this is my new record. I'm pretty sure my previous high score was a 60... No, it was like 55, 5800. So I think this is my highest one. yeah. Nice. Best score. Okay, I did it. New high score. It's official. I don't suck. Yes. Tornado. Oh, no. Tornado time. Yes. Give me 10,000. What? Hold on. It's not really my controller. It's the one that I'm using for audio. It wasn't my joystick. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no! I'm kind of screwed. I gotta move. I got 10,000. No! Run on my butt, but I got out of the way. Dude, I'm barely surviving. Barely. Tornado! Yes! Oh my goodness. Damn, look how many I ate. Stealth time. Stealth is my least favorite. Come on. Tornado. Look at this score, dude. My score's amazeballs, bro. What? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Did you see that? I grabbed the new stealth. It immediately ran out. Why did it run out so fast? I have no idea. By the way, shout out to Jizzlefist who just gifted 10 memberships to the channel, guys. We're definitely going to hit a new record here. Yeah, I have no idea what happened that I lost, that I died there, because I swear the stealth had run out. I grabbed the new one, and then I died immediately as if I never grabbed it. I don't know. Perhaps I mistimed it. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I had mistimed it. So shout out. Let's see who got these. So, congratulations to Momo Chu, Daniel, HGS, David D, Solar Edge, Trent Norris, Mighty Pete, Death Metal Jedi, Filbert, and NFLD Berg, who all just received a gifted membership. Thanks to Mr. Jizzlefizz. With that, let's see how many memberships we're actually at on the channel. I guarantee you we're at a new record. A new record high. Let's take a look. This is awesome. 624. Wow. Wow. Benson says he was the first one to be gifted a gifted membership. His will expire on the 18th. Did any of the gifters contact you to let you know if they'll be renewing? No one contacted me specifically, no. I don't think anyone will, quite frankly. But I think some people will. I think some people will renew them. Certainly not going to be everyone. Like I said, over on Twitch, it seems like maybe 10%. So if, you know, in the last month, I basically received like 300 gifted memberships, which is about right. Likely what that'll translate into is like maybe 30 to 40 people who renew and become regular members, which is good growth. Okay? Awesome. Derek says, is it Volcano by the Budos band? No. And it's not Jimmy Buffett. It's, oh God. What was the band that played Millions of Peaches? Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Well, look out. That whoever band that is, they made the Volcano song. Because I owned their album and it got stuck in my head. The presidents of the USA, that's who it was. They were actually called the presidents of the USA. That's who they were. Thank you, TCP Fuzz. Yep. Okay, guys. Overwhelming amount of people have voted for the beige vest. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Let me go get the beige vest. And if that's the case, I'm going to turn that air conditioning back on. Here we go. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. I liked a lot of their songs. Dune Buggy. Boll Weevil. All the songs are so catchy. I have no idea what the fuck any of them are about, but they're catchy as shit. Every song they made on that album was catchy. Oh, they were very unique. Wow, very. Okay. Ow, I just stubbed my foot. I put my foot right to the joystick. Ouch. Yes, that's them, Presidents of the United States of America. It was a great band. No, I was not in a high school band. Absolutely not. All right, so welcome to the new members. Thank you for all the support tonight. Jizzle Fizz, Skullomania X, Chocoboko, and Spawn Killer so far. New record unlocked here, right? Let's see what we got here. What did I do here? How did I unlock what? Looks like we're working towards a new trap. Says Pac-Man will leave a fiery trail with this fire one. Also, I had 3 oranges, so I get another big reward here. 128 reward, okay. Very good. All right, let's check it out again here. Let's see. Tosh, it's good to see you wearing the hat. I agree. Thank you. Let's see. What's up, Tyrone? Good evening. Can I believe they would name their band that? Yeah, in the 90s, there were a lot of weirdo bands. There was a band called the Butthole Surfers. So there was a lot of weirdo bands in the 90s, for sure. Jay says, he always watches Ghost Adventures. See, I never watched Ghost Adventures. I watched Ghost Hunters back in the day. They were like the originators of that on television. That's right, Kevin. Moving to the country. I'm going to eat a lot of peaches. Expand Dong, good evening. He says, he finished the Fire Emblem demo and he's more hyped. I mean, it would be a cash grab. In reality, the Musu gameplay is actually a backdrop to what is Three Houses continuation. So it continues the plot. Yikes. I don't know. I don't know if I could go for that plot any longer. That game was pretty long. I cannot upgrade the tornado further. I kind of want to get rid of the laser. I don't really like the laser. So then I might do the fire. My favorite is the tornado. Yes, Tyrone, it was about 3 weeks ago that I got the ability to get the gifted memberships on the channel, and you get these big membership bombs now. That is correct. It is awesome, and it helps the channel a lot. That was a good run, I agree, but I got to do better than that. Let's do it. You ready? We're going to go again. This hole's a little tricky, and the reason I say that is it looks weird. It kind of throws me off a little bit because it looks so dramatically different from traditional Pac-Man. You look like you're Rob the Robot. Look, the ghost walks into the fire. That's actually funny. You can walk towards a ghost, turn around, and the ghost will walk into the fire and die. That's an interesting thing. Hoi! Oh, it's tornado time. I love tornado. Favorite one so far is tornado. Delicious apple. Yummy. Give me the apple. I want the cherry. Sucks that it doesn't do anything when you get that power pellet. So the oranges can only head down. See, I'm trying to learn their patterns. The oranges can only head down. The grays chase you all over, but only for a limited time. I think the pinks are the most dangerous ones right now. Tornado. I love tornado. I don't know about the fire. The fire doesn't seem that great. It's more like defensive, like put it down behind you rather than being offensive about it. And that's why I don't really like it. You gotta lure them into it rather than just having them, you know, you walk into them. Kevin says, good to see some Pac-Man fever. It's driving me crazy. What's funny is this game doesn't have the Pac-Man fever song. It'd be pretty cool if it did. See, I almost feel the stealth isn't that good because you're not killing the ghosts. So even though the ghosts don't come after you, they still have opportunity to gang up on you and trap you. You see? And I don't like that. Ah, see? The stealth sucks. If I had another one besides stealth, I could have eaten those ghosts. They wouldn't have been in my way. So I actually think that the stealth may be the worst one. I think I may swap out stealth now. Alright, Derek says the Presidents of the United States of America were active until 2015. They formed in Seattle. What do you know? They formed here in Seattle in 1993. Jade, I hope the quarry is good. I bought it. I bought it. It's installed. It's ready to go for Friday. So I hope it's good. So yeah, I want to get rid of stealth. I don't really like stealth. Let's go back to... Let's try this one. Let's try Giganto Pac-Man instead of stealth. So let's see how I like that, and I upgraded it once. Okay. Excuse me. No, Kevin Goldman, I've never been to a Presidents of the United States concert. I've very rarely ever been to a concert. By the way, this is Crossy Road Edition. The makers of this game also made the game Crossy Road. And, this is supposed to be a game that looks just like Crossy Road. It's an homage to that game, even though it's not. It's Pac-Man. Tornado. You get to be a chicken. Why'd the chicken cross the road? To eat the cars? Sure. Giant. Damn. Oh, I ran. See, that one thing about that, you can't tell when it's going to run out. The giant, there's no blinking or anything, so it's actually quite hard to figure out when that's going to expire. And that could be a major problem. Good, I lured him the other way. The orange car. Try to get a chain of 256 pelts for a big boost? How can I tell? Oh, it's just on the ground? Oh. I don't even understand how to do that, really. So never stop eating pellets. Every step must be a pellet eating. Geez, that's difficult, no? I think that'd be really tough. See, did that reset? That didn't reset it. Okay. Dude, that'd be really hard to get 256. I don't even want to go over there, even though there's a fruit. Too many cars. Oh my god, that was close. Kick that ass. Kick that ass. Pac-Man fever driving me crazy. No, I'm gonna get stuck. Oh god, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. I'm gonna get killed by the pink. I'm gonna get killed by the pink. Clay JT says there's actually a meter that will appear above the score to show you how long you have on a power-up. I have to look for that. There's a lot going on the screen. I'm not really seeing that, so let me take another look. Alright, I'm gonna try again. Tornado is so good. I love Tornado. Expand on, because I misspoke when I said it's a continuation. It's not a redo of the old story. It's a new story beats, but it also remixes old story beats. A director's cut doing its own thing. I had the feeling you're a really big fan of Fire Emblem Three Houses, Expand Dom. I'm just saying. I'm getting that vibe from you. Seems like maybe it's like one of your favorite games and you're really into this idea. Jade says, I'm not really a Pac-Man fan, but I do love this. It's fun. It's fun streaming this game. I can play this. I could seriously play this all night if you guys want. It's addictive. It's fun. It allows me to talk with you guys when I play it because it's so interesting. Ah, I missed my combo. See, it's going to be hard to maintain the combo, I feel. People are like, I'll get a 256 combo. How? You know how hard that's going to be? Done. See? Couldn't get it. Because there's all these separations in the dots. Oh! Shitty assholes. Oh. Derek, that is true. He says there's a lot of bands that came out of Seattle. Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Kurt Cobain, Chris Cornell, and many others. It's a very musical place. You must stop sucking. Alright, let's try again. Robots again. Did that interrupt my combo? No, the combo's still going. The combo only stops if I don't eat constant pellets, correct? Like right now. God damn it. Damn, that's really hard to get a 256 combo. That's like significantly challenging. Like right now I just screwed myself, see? Damn. No, I never saw any of those bands. I mean, I like some of those bands. I never saw any of them. I didn't grow up in this area. I grew up in Connecticut. Oh, yeah. Yes, there was a whole exhibit to Nirvana at the Pop Culture Museum once when I went there. That's right. It was entertaining. Learn about the history of Nirvana, listen to some of their tunes. Nah. Expand Dong says, sorry for appreciating them instead of hating them. I guess I'm not like most modern gamers. It's not like that. It's not like that, man. You know, it's cool to have a lot of enthusiasm for a game you like. It is. It's a good thing. It's a positive thing. It's a fun thing. It's a healthy thing. You're not just here to shit on stuff. You know what? I hate to say it. As much as I like the Angry Video Game Nerd, I feel like he was the guy who, when he started making content, that's when it became so cool to hate on games. You know what I mean? And it became like a running theme to just hate on games. Why did my streak end? I don't know why my streak ended, but it did. But so then everyone was like, oh, we gotta just shit on every game possible in every way possible. And I was victim. I was definitely guilty of that, I should say. That I was doing that kind of deal for a while, too. I'm done. No chain. How are you supposed to get... That was my best chain. How on earth... Oh, there's a new one. What's this? What did that do? Spike traps? Oh my god, it lays down spike traps. And if they walk into them, they die. That's crazy. I'm about to die. Oi! 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 No, leave me alone. Leave Pac-Man alone. All he wants to do is eat the pellets. All he wants to do is eat! I screwed up my own combo. I did. I screwed it up. By turning there to eat the ghost, I screwed up my combo. So there's an added layer of challenge. Not only are you trying to dodge all the ghosts and survive, now you're also trying to eat the pellet. Ah, I missed it. Eat the pellet combo. There's an added layer of challenge. Well, I killed my own combo there like an idiot. There's way too many orange guys! Ah! 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 Oh, I got a reward for hitting 128 dot chain. Cool, what do I get? 64 coins. Okay. See if I can do any more upgrades. I really like this game. Did I ever meet any WWE superstars? Yes. I met Stevie Richards. I met in person at a Best Buy when I worked there. Yeah, and I had a conversation with him about WWE, and he wasn't too happy about it. And he worked there, and he wasn't too happy about it. Outside of that, I don't think I ever met another WWE superstar in person. No, I've seen them. And, I've gone to WWE shows, so I've seen them in the ring, but I never met them outside of that. Derek, yes, absolutely. He said, when you went to arcades, would you hear Pac-Man being played out loud? Yes. But the thing is, like, the only games that really stood out were the ones that had the insanely, like, loud, explosive sound effects. Like, for example, the elephants in Street Fighter 2. You'd hear that shit all the time. Or the Dance Dance Revolution games, you hear that music. But it was harder because there were so many old school games. It was very harder to make out the sound effects of the whole old school games through each other because they were all playing at the same time. Okay. Fuck. Alright. So if you're trying to do a streak, you absolutely can't worry about eating ghosts and shit. You just have to be looking for the pellets and eating the pellets. That's your goal, right? Like that tornado? Fuck that. Forget the tornado. You gotta stay on these pellets. Oh, it ended? I didn't even know. Even if you pause briefly, the combo ends. I didn't know that either. Damn, man. This is really tough. Look. Now I can't. That's the end of the combo. It's really hard to maintain a combo in this. That's it. I just screwed myself. Yes, I did. How do you get a high? How do you get the 256, man? That 256 has got to be ridiculously challenging to get. Oh, no. No! Do I feel like I love hearing myself talk? No. Absolutely not. I do not like hearing myself talk. I sound like a dweeb. I sound like someone that deserves an atomic wedgie. Alright, let's try again. That was a bust. I really want to get a 256 combo, but it seems like it's insanely challenging. I just lost my combo. You're kidding me. I figured, oh, the pellets will continue on the other side of the screen if I take this jump, and they didn't. How do you get 256? It's so hard. Okay, anyway. Expand Dong says that Ghostly Adventure show is weird. Pac-Man is on the last yellow Pac-Man, and all the ghosts genocided the others, including his parents. It ended on a cliffhanger. What? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyway. Let's try again. Where am I? Hooey. Oh! No! Ah, the green guys fucked me. You green guys are fucking fuck faces. They fucked me so bad. Oh, Derek says he used to go to arcades. People would be playing Street Fighter 4 and Tekken 6. That's crazy. To me, those arcade days were already over by the time those games came out. That's crazy to me to hear that you saw people playing those in an arcade. SOL Ring or Sol Ring to me $1.50 says deep within the heart of the forest, a new sun flared to life. I don't know what that means, but thank you very much for the tip, whoever that was. I appreciate that. Okay. I mean, I'm having a good time with this. You guys want me to keep going? Right now, my focus is to try to get the 256 combo. Ooh. Malcolm says he designed a backpack for Bob Holly and they became friends. Really? You mean Sparky Plug? Shh, don't say that around him. He'll probably kick your ass if you call him Sparky Plug. He doesn't like that. All right, guys. So,